It's Monday. Phil Lindeman with your Krystal 93 News at noon. Another snowy weekend took a bite out of I-70 traffic. Just over 116,000 cars traveled the tunnels Friday into Sunday. That was down 16% from last weekend's season high. Traffic was cut in half on Saturday when multiple accidents closed I-70, but you wouldn't hardly know it from driving locally. Traffic on US 6 into Keystone was past the cemetery, over 3 miles. Yesterday, Loveland Pass was backed up to Arapahoe Basin. Another local dog was attacked by a mountain lion last night, this time near Silverthorne Elementary. It happened after 9 p.m. The dog was rushed to a Denver pet hospital. This is the second local attack in 2 weeks after another dog was mauled after dark between Summit Cove and Keystone. A 52-year-old Florida man died at Breckenridge this past Sunday. Authorities tell the Summit Daily he was in the trees on Peak 8. This is the fourth confirmed inbound skier death of the season, the second at Breck. We know more today about the Garfield County man who was found dead and heavily armed at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park last October. But still more questions than answers. In a letter to media, investigators say they do not know why the man changed his mind. He committed suicide at the park and was found with guns and homemade bombs. He was not intoxicated and had no connection to the park or its employees. Letters he left behind contain no obvious clues. Former Vail Resorts executive Rob Katz is donating more than $2.5 million to mental health in a dozen mountain towns. Those awards are going through his charity. The two largest are coming to Summit and Eagle counties, nearly $1.5 million for Building Hope and Eagle Valley Behavioral Health. A new state report claims carbon sequestration is safe and viable for A new state report claims carbon sequestration is a safe and viable way to reduce carbon emissions here in Colorado. It does not tell the state how to capture and store its carbon, but it does strongly suggest carbon wells. These wells inject carbon into saltwater aquifers deep beneath the ground using buried pipelines and high pressure. Local avalanche danger is considerable today at every elevation in Summit County and the Vail area. There were 6 slides reported here locally since Friday. 36 of them stayed wide. One person was buried up to the chest, although not injured near Monarch Pass. In sports, the Nuggets beat the Trailblazers last night, 112-103. Tonight, the Avalanche play the Rangers at 5. In France, late last week, 2 Summit County locals were placing top 10 at the Alpine Jr Worlds. Team Summit's Camden Palmquist took 8th, and Summit High senior Stanley Buzik was 5th for men's slalom. And in local sports, brought to you by Cassandra Schultz and Associates with American Family in Dillon, boys basketball beat Basalt Saturday 60-57. Girls basketball also beat Basalt 62-20. Boys and girls alpine ski teams swept the home giant slalom meet at Keystone Friday. They were led by Seth Montgomery and Michael Green, Mackenzie Cross, and Lucy Brady. Racing in Minturn was the high school Nordic team, where young Ella Hagen won the classic and skate races. She led the girls team to 3rd in both. The boys team was 6th in the classic, but won the skate race. They were led by James Sowers and Carter Niemkowitz. Phil Lindeman, Krystal 93 News.